Hello and welcome to Atlantis. Easily the hardest level in this whole entire game. The difficulty just goes from 1 to 100 instantly, so just be prepared for this level if you're not already. So pick up these Uzi clips, or the Uzis if you haven't got them already and you're on the original PlayStation 1 version of the game. Pay attention to these 6 yellow eggs. The two closest to you have moving mechanical arms, which means that they're activated and they'll hatch when you get close to them. So just do your best to take out the Atlanteans without taking any damage, but that's a lot easier said than done, because they're so unpredictable and so fast. That first one is possibly the hardest one, because these ones you have a lot more space to maneuver. If you see them skulking around and sniffing like that, just jump backwards, and it will usually provoke them to start shooting, which is a lot more preferable than them running towards you if you didn't back up. Because when they run towards you, you just can't avoid them. It just doesn't happen. And they will instantly deal loads and loads of damage to you if they touch you. So there are those 3 gone. And then you can pick up this second set of Uzi clips here. Make your way through the door that opens for you. Pick up this small medipack in the corner of the room. And then come back to this side of the room. This is very important, because when you come along here, you'll see that this egg is now activated. Oh! There you go. Now it's activated. I wondered why it wasn't then. And if you got too close, then it wouldn't be very good. So back up and take up the winged Atlantean. Don't let it fly up and get close to you. If it does, just make sure you're on the other side of the platform, because it will run at the speed of light towards you, and once again, deal ridiculous amounts of damage. And then before we do anything else, safely drop down and activate this egg. Very lucky that it didn't jump at me then, because I'd probably be at half health right now. That's how much damage they do. So after taking that 5th one out, we can finally start solving the room's puzzle. Let's come over to this corner and pull this switch, which opens the door to your right. Go through there and pull that switch, which then activates the egg in the middle. So then take out this winged Atlantean just as you did the other one. Wherever it's gone, just stay as far away from it as you can. If it starts shooting at you, that's probably the best one, because then it doesn't move and it's just an easy target. Now you can come over to this corner of the room and go through the door that's now opened. This will allow you to pull the switch and finally leave the torturous first room of the level. But there's no save crystals for you old players yet, not for a long while. So we'll be returning to this room quite a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of ledges at the top, which we'll be coming out of later on in the level, because our main objective is right at the very top. And each time you come into this room, apart from the very last time, a winged Atlantean will spawn, and you have to take it out from this one block ledge. So do as much damage to it as you can, but then if it gets close, just run into the corridor, and if you run far enough back, it can't follow you. Even if it lands, it won't run towards you if you are far enough back. So you can take it out safely from there. So then drop down here for the level's first secret of 3. Pick up the large medipack, the magnum clips, and the Uzi clips. And then follow the path round, which will put you on the corridor at the other side of the vertical room we were just in. As you can see, if you didn't get the secret, this is where we'd end up. And there's also some timed spike doors there, so just be careful of those if you didn't get the secret. So now we're in this room. Do a running jump across here, and it will hatch a winged Atlantean. Instantly climb up, roll, and do a running jump back, so that you have more space to take it out. And if you stand on this block here, you're usually relatively safe, and it won't come towards you. If it does fly up though, just run far back into the corridor, and it cannot follow you. But usually, standing on this spot, it won't actually fly up at all. Now please, please, please be careful here, because we haven't saved in a long while. So do a standing jump forward and instantly hold the action button, otherwise Lara will hit herself against the wall and fall into the lava. Then drop down and pull yourself up, and come around here to pull the lever. That opens the door, and then you can climb up here and pick up this double set of Uzis, as you can see there, or the Uzi clips should I say. And then again, carefully make your way across this room. The number of times that I've just run off the edge and have to redo the start of the level isn't even funny. So now, original console players will be glad to see that the first of the 7 save crystals in this level is here. So make sure to use it. And then make your way over here and instantly jump onto this space to avoid the boulder. And then fall down here. You'll see the boulder starts rolling towards you, so just time your jump to avoid it again. And then climb your way up to the corner of this room. Which will nab you the level's second secret of the 3, with a large medipack, some Uzi clips, and some magnum clips. And now the final secret of the level isn't right until the end, so the first 2 are right at the start, and then you've got a long while before the next one. So now, just make your way down. And pull this underwater lever here. Which will open the door at the end of the path, but it is on a timer. It's a fairly long timer though, so don't panic yourself, or you'll just fail the jumps. So jump up here, and then jump across, and then jump up here, and across, and you'll have made it with plenty of time to spare. Now you can drop down here, climb up, and pull the lever at the other end of the room. Which will then open that door there. So safely make your way across so that you don't take any fall damage. walk to the edge, and do a running jump, which is the only way to make it up here. And pick up the large medipack. And then again, walk to this edge, and do a running jump. Don't miss this double set of Uzis here, which is camouflaged into the ground. And then pull the lever, which changes the layout of the room we were just in with the other lever. So now make your way back. Walk into the edge, and a standing jump will do, so that you don't overshoot it. And then do a running jump and grab onto this pillar which has been pushed by the lava. Or be an idiot like me and don't make the jump. Right, let's try this again. When I said be careful in this level, I really did mean it, because as you can see, having to replay parts of it is not very fun. And look at how close I was to the second save point. There you go. So there's the second save of the level. Now make your way up. Swim down through here, picking up the shotgun shells, quickly turning round to pull the lever. Now swim through here and up. And now quickly make a running jump over here. So that you can take out the Atlantean from over here, rather than next to those spiked doors, because that's not a very good idea. Again, as you can see, it doesn't follow you into the corridor if you do make your way through. So now you can pick up this double set of Uzis, and also jump back to pick up this double set of Uzis. And then pick up this small medipack here. And use the third save crystal just here. Now you only have to pull this lever, and that lever there to leave this level, but if you want all the kills, you have to also pull these two. So when you pull this one, instantly start jumping backwards, and you'll either land in the water or land on the other side of the water. Either one is fine, but you just want to stay as far away from this Atlantean as you can, because as you can see, it does a lot of damage. If you want, don't be afraid to just reload from the save we just made if you took too much damage when making your way back. Eventually you'll get on the other side of the water and not take that much damage. Falling in the water is okay, just when you climb out, make sure you're on the other side of it. Oh, try not to spawn both of them at the same time though. We'll try this again. Why am I getting such bad luck when I try to record this? It went perfectly when I practiced this. Absolutely perfectly. But of course that won't happen when you try to do it on camera. There you go. So after taking that one out, stand on this block here and angle yourself like this, so that when you jump to the right, this one will hatch. And then you can take it out. Pull this lever. Pull the next lever. And then be prepared for this one to hatch. There you go. Then pull this lever. And this one will hatch here. Just stay on the other side of the platform and everything should be alright. And then you can finally pull the last lever. And pick up the double Uzi clips here. Oh, must have missed a lever. Which one did I miss? Or pull twice by accident. Not that one. Oh, it's this one. So when you come out, you'll now make your way into a room with a slightly confusing puzzle. But it's very similar to the one where you have to race the boulder in Atlas mines. So first just pick up these Uzi clips, and you'll see that the boulder rolls in your way. Even if you didn't pick up the Uzi clips, you still wouldn't have time to clear the boulder. Instead, just pull this block out and push it in the path of where the boulder just was. And then you can reset the room, just like the part in Atlas Mines. And the only thing that doesn't reset, aside from obviously the Uzi pickup, is the block, which now blocks that boulder. Now be ready again to take out another winged Atlantean. Same way as we did the others. And then jump across here and use the level's 4th save crystal. Now here, 2 winged Atlanteans hatch at the same time, but just completely ignore them and run here, and they can't attack you if you're standing in here, so you're completely safe to take them out. As you can see, they completely ignore you. Just be cautious if you've dealt a lot of damage to them, that you don't kill them when they're right in front of the door, otherwise they'll explode in your face and do quite a bit of damage. There you go. So now you can pick up the shotgun shell, the large medipack, and the double Uzi clips there. And now when you jump over here, you'll see that an Atlantean is just up there. When you stand on this block, it will come down. So just take it out. And then come over here. And don't miss this Uzi clips pickup. And then do a slightly awkward diagonal jump onto this block. And ignore that Atlantean until you come up here. And then start shooting at it, and it should ignore you. But if it does get close, just be prepared, because it can follow you into this alcove and it will do a lot of damage. There you go. Now pick up these Uzi clips. And as you can hear, there's two four-legged mutants to your left. So we'll jump over here and draw our guns and be prepared to take them out. But don't face sideways and try to jump away from their projectiles, because if you jump, you'll probably just jump right off the edge of this platform. Instead, just angle yourself like this and they shouldn't see you, but if they do see you and start shooting, all you have to do is backstep like this out of their way, and then you can control where Lara goes a lot better, which makes you a lot less likely to run straight off the edge of the platform. Can take a bit of practice, but if Lara's going too far to the right, just hold right as she's going backwards and she'll veer left, and if she's going too far to the left, hold left while you're going backwards and she'll veer right. So now that you've taken both of those out, make a running jump across to here and pick up this double set of Uzis, or Uzi clips. I shouldn't keep calling them Uzis. And then pull that switch. And now just walk before you do a running jump here, because you don't want to slide down that slope. Pull this block out. Then run through the door we just opened by pulling the switch. And then just be careful, because when you come round here, there's a set of moving spike doors. So just time yourself to go through those, and then make a running jump over here, which is safe to run up. Climb up here, collect a few items, get yourself a small medipack. Some Uzi clips, and another fight with a winged Atlantean. Your favourite. There you go. Don't worry though, as that is the last one in this large vertical room. Not the last one of the level, though. Of course not, that would be too easy. So now make your way across and through here. And get the level's 5th save crystal. Just there. Now jump across here. And solve this relatively simple puzzle. Just again, please, please, please be careful when you're doing the jumps, because you don't want to have to keep doing this parkour. It's fun the first time, but not the 12th time when you've jumped into the lava. Trust me, I speak from experience. And then make your way across here. To pull this lever, which moves the blocks back to their original position. So just slowly jump from pillar to pillar, lining up your jumps, not rushing it. And then be prepared for the second hardest part of the level, taking out 3 4-legged Atlantean mutants all at once in a thin corridor. Because why not? But if you follow this strategy, you should be safe, but I can't guarantee it works 100% of the time. So stay as close to this wall as you can, and run to the edge, and roll so that you just touch the red tile, and then run and jump so you get into this corner as fast as you possibly can. If you made it here fast enough, then 2 or all 3 of the Atlanteans will be on the right side of this room, shooting their fireballs at you into the wall, and you're safe to take all 3 of them out. Sometimes they'll spit at you instead, which won't hit the wall, and you'll have to run back onto the pillar in the previous room, or just reset your save, or do the best you can to kill them. Sometimes they'll start shooting fireballs at you from slightly left in the doorway, and they'll still hit you, which does a lot of damage. And sometimes they'll just straight up run at you through the corridor, which will almost be an instant death, because they'll either maul you to death or knock you into the lava, or just do something absolutely abysmal. But either way, if you follow the strategy I just did, they will usually end up doing what I did 90% of the time, so it's relatively reliable. Now, if you pay attention to the floor tiles, you can see that this one looks slightly different from the others, and that's actually because it's a pressure plate, which sets up a timed door over here, which is the level's 3rd and final secret. So get that, and pick up the Uzi clips, the large medipack, and the shotgun shells. And then make your way through here. Now all you have to do is climb up there, because if you come over here, you'll be like, oh look, 2 large medipacks, I want those, let's pull this lever to open the door. And then you'll quickly realise, oh no, the door doesn't open, it's just a trap. And the lava will start coming towards you, and you'll panic, and you might die. But as you can see, it stops at the edge, so you're completely safe. So just climb up. And once again, return to this room, but this time, look, there's no winged mutant. It's a miracle. So now be careful when you jump across here, because you don't want to do that section again. Pick up this double set of Uzis, and then come through here. Now be very careful, because a mutant is going to come running around this corner very, very quickly, and it might do a lot of damage. So just keep your distance, keep on the move. You should be alright. And now you can pick up this single set of Uzi clips. And now be careful, as there's a lot of traps here. So as you can see, there's darts that come from the wall. So avoid those. And also when you jump on this slope, a boulder's going to come crashing down. So jump on and run off the edge to stop the boulder. If you do that, it will also stop the spiked doors. So just jump up and run through, and you'll make it to the level's 6th and penultimate save crystal. You're nearly there. Now you can push this block forward. You'll see that these are actually 3 thrones, which will have different initials on them. An N for Natla, a T for Tehokan, and a Q for Qualopec. Now after that, you'll see these 2 levers. Both of them open trapdoors. So if you want to open both, you can. Just instantly jump backwards as soon as you pull it and you'll be safe. But if you want all pickups, make sure to fall down this one. Not only that, but falling down this one will stop you from taking fall damage. Oh no, sorry. I lied to you. Not that one. Fall down this one. And you won't take fall damage. But just make sure that you don't fall into the spikes. There you go. As you can see there's that boulder, but we're not going to worry about it. Instead, we're just going to make our way up and mind our own business. And then we make it into this room, which is the next hardest of the rooms. So pick up this double set of Uzis here, and even though the arms aren't moving, this one is ready to hatch, and it hatches a centaur. So run up and be prepared to start jumping. There you go. Once you're in this rhythm, you should be completely safe. So now, pick up this double set of Uzi clips. And when you pull this lever, these 2 will both hatch. But I have a little strategy for you to help you. Right, so pull the lever, come around here, but don't stand on the slope, because that's what activates them. Then, make your save now, on this save crystal here, so if anything goes wrong, now there really isn't any consistent way to do this section of the level, but I found that the best thing that works for me is just to stand just about here and do a backflip and just start shooting. And he should ignore you for the most part. There you go. And now that he's dead, you can activate this one. But if you run into this alcove here, he shouldn't come too close. It's just the dog-like one that's really interested in you when you stand here. So just wait for him to fly past. And start shooting if he gets close. There you go. And then don't forget to pick these up. I know I picked them up earlier, but I died and had to pick them up again. And now that you've done that, slide down here and another 2 mutants will spawn. But if you just come over to this block and jump up here, you're completely safe from them. And as you can see there, there's a peculiar looking Lara on the other side of the room. People affectionately call her Bacon Lara, or the doppelganger, because she mimics absolutely everything that you do. And to get out of this room, you have to kill her. But if you shoot at her, Lara will take damage, so we have to find a different way to kill her. She does look a little bit strange, doesn't she? Not sure what's going on there, but what you need to do to solve this puzzle is first of all make your way up here and pull this lever, which will open this trapdoor, which is on a timer. And then you just do the same thing, but on the other side of the room. And off she goes. Now when you go back over there, you might see her laying in her lava pit. If I can actually make my way back up, because you know I'm clumsy and that's a little bit too hard for me. There you go, you can see her looking rather strange. So now that you've dealt with her, we can finally make our way to the final room of the level. There's only 2 more enemies for us to worry about in here. So what you want to do is stand on the slight left-hand side of this right path, and then roll over this hill and make your way all the way back to this specific red spot on the floor. And if you've done it correctly, the centaur should shoot at the ceiling, completely miss you, and you can shoot it. Now that it's dead, make sure you pick up the Uzi clips down there if you didn't already. And now what you'll want to do is come over here and pick those Uzi clips up, and then run about into the halfway point of this block and roll. and you can shoot at this centaur here, and it should shoot at the wall if you've lined it up correctly. There you go. So yeah, you just want to make sure to roll just about into this halfway point of the wall. And then come over and pull this lever first, and then quickly make your way round to the other side of the room. The lever we just pulled opens the door for an extended period of time, and this lever here opens a bridge for a slightly shorter amount of time. Pick up these Uzi clips as well, nice and quickly. Make your way through. And now all that's left to do is pick up these double Uzi clips here. And you've now made it to the end of the level. And if you want, you can actually jump over here. I mean, there's no reason for you to. But you know, why not? You do take a lot of damage. Just don't do a swan dive, otherwise Lara will break her neck no matter how much health you're on. And we'll actually be coming here in just a second, and you'll think, oh no, how can I get back? But this magical door will open for you, and all you have to do is jump through. That did not just happen. We'll try that again, shall we? That's better. And then it will just bring you back up here. So there's nothing for you to collect there, but it is just a cool little Easter egg for you. Where the game's like, you idiot, you're not meant to be here yet. So now all that's left to do is take back what is rightfully yours.
You can't do this.
We condemn you, Natla of Atlantis, for your crimes, for the flagrant misuse of your powers, and for robbing us of ours.
You can't,
Breaking the three bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under, and invading Tealpan and myself with our army, our warriors, empty from our pyramid, so that you can use the pyramid, its powers of creation, for your own mindless destruction.
Mindless? Look at you! Neither of you have one squirt of inventive juice in your heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
Tehokan!
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure, as some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
A slaughter heap now. And you, we're gonna lock you in limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen blood. Greet your eternal unrest, Natla!
You won't rest either, or your damned continent Atlantis. again.
And you? For a grand reopening, I assume.
Evolution's in a rut, natural selection at an all-time low. Shipping out fresh meat will incite territorial rages again. Will strengthen and advance us. Even create new breeds.
Kind of evolution on steroids, then.
A kick in the pants. Those runts Qualopec and Tehocan had no idea. The cataclysm of Atlantis struck a race of languoring wimps. Plummeted them to the very basics of survival again. It shouldn't happen like that.
Or like this.
Hatching commences in 15 seconds.
Too late for abortions now.
Not without the heart of the operation.
No!
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything about that is just iconic. Natla falling, but not actually falling, just staying on the ground in the abyss. The line, "Too late for abortions now." I wonder if they're going to put that in the remake. And also, wasters. Thank you so much for watching this. It says the level only took me 35 minutes and 50 seconds, but I can tell you I've been recording for 1 minute and 1 hour, and 9 minutes. And it's currently 20 minutes past midnight. This level, it's actually insane. But now it's done. So again, I thank you so much for watching. I hope that this really helped. With all 32 kills, all 50 pickups, all 3 secrets, no health packs used, and only the pistols used. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.